me, you have to tap me. Hello, today I've been making Easter bread and I'm gonna start with 4 cups of lukewarm milk and 2 warm cups of water and 1 tablespoon of yeast. I'll add another one, 2 tablespoons of yeast with 1 tablespoon of sugar. That's the starter. And 1 tablespoon of salt with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Whisk these together and you let them set till they start bubble, and that's where it's going to be our starter for our Easter bread. So the starter is ready and bubbled after 10 minutes staying on the room temperature. And I am going to start with 1 cup of flour in the stainless steel bowl, which is, I'm making 4 Easter breads here. And then all you do is start with the starter. Mixing it with 1 cup of oil, vegetable oil. I'm going to add 4 cups of sugar. I'm making 4 breads, so these are going to be sweet, and mixing it, incorporating it, making sure the sugar is dissolved well. And then starter is started to fizz, because that's what you want to hear. In this mixture, I am going to put 6 egg yolks and 2 whole eggs. Continuing it till the sugar is all dissolved and there's no finish the rest of the starter, mixing it well. It's nice and warm. It's not too hot. You don't want to put too hot so your eggs will scramble. Here I have room temperature eggs. I'm going to put one, okay, so I have the last cup of flour. Now we remove the spoon. I'm gonna be using my hands, spreading it gentle all around the bowl and the dough, and working it gently with my hands till the dough is nice and round, not too tight. Work it gently. This is a very fragile dough, so it needs to be nice and soft. Mixing it till the flour is all incorporated. Well, there's no more flour in the bowl. Gently with your palm. So I am adding 1 cup at a time of flour, mixing it. I have 12 cups here for 4 breads. So it's nice and warm, the mixture. The eggs dissolved, mixed well. We have a yellow color. Constantly adding flour till it forms into a soft ball. I'm oiling my hands with vegetable oil, and then I work through my dough, gentle, and the dough is sticky, and it will form into a ball. About an hour in room temperature, covered. This will rise, double the size. It will fill the whole bowl. This is how the dough looks after you work it with oil. It's all nice and soft. It's not sticky. You cover it with a clear or blue plastic wrap. Cover the whole ball. And you leave it at room temperature about an hour. So my Easter bread dough rised, as you could see, triple the size, and I floured my surface here where I'm going to be working my dough. So take a little bit at a time, working your hands. They're all nice and fluffy. You can make different shapes of the dough here, different shapes of breads. Work it any which way you want. You can make braided breads, you can make round breads. I leave my dough there. Start working with my hands first. Then I have a rolling pin that I flatten it about a ½ an inch thick. Then I butter it with the room temperature butter I have here. You can see the air pockets inside, which is perfect texture. And then once you butter the dough all around, it's unsalted butter. You can use your hands and stretch it some more without ripping it. It's nice and flat. I use my shot glass to cut it equal sizes, and then start. I have my parchment paper here. I cut up and sprayed. I start my first layer of the bread, leaning them against each other as I'm cutting about ½ an inch thick of the dough. You can flour your shot glass and just go as you turn in the pan. You turn it like that and make it into a designed bread with butter, and then I'll double the size, and you'll see the end results once it rises for second time. My Easter bread rised for second time. Egg washing with 2 egg yolks and a little bit of heavy whipping cream that I put in there just to dilute it. And I have my oven at 350 ready to bake on a low temperature till they're golden brown. This is a brown egg which is boiled. It doesn't release any colors, so I don't put colored eggs in the bread. I have more different shaped. They're braided, different style. They're also going to be egg washed, and sprinkle some rose sugar here. I have some brown rose sugar, and we'll see the end results when they're ready, finished. Breads are finished and baked and golden brown. This is my pull apart Easter bread. There's butter in between, and it's very flaky and soft. You could eat this with feta cheese. This is the braided, floured rose bread. It has a rim. And I have my braided loaves here with boiled eggs, brown eggs. That's my Easter breads. I hope you enjoyed the video.